My name's Sandra, and I've lived in this area of North London, Stoke Newington, for about 18 years now. I've not had any problems with my boiler in all of those years. I've had it serviced every year, as you do, and it's been fine. British Gas have been my service care suppliers all 18 years, and every year they've always said to me, you know, it's a good idea, mainly for efficiency, to think about getting a new boiler. But then I noticed here from a letter in 2000, they actually wrote to me and said the actual suppliers have told them, the makers of the boiler have told them that the parts are getting very, very scarce now. And some of them aren't actually available at all anymore. So I should think about actually replacing the boiler for that purpose as well as efficiency. And that kind of letter I've had periodically over the years. I mean, going back, you know, that letter was in 2000, that's over 12 years ago now that they've been writing to me. When they came to service it recently, it was fine after they left, but then a couple of days afterwards I noticed that the pilot light wasn't working. Called British Gas in to have a look, and they managed to get it relit again. And then the same thing happened again a third time. They even went to the trouble this time of looking up to see if they could find a part. But he said, no, you couldn't get a part for it, so you really do need to think about getting a new boiler. So I was like a bit devastated, and I was really upset because I thought, oh no, I should have been saving for this and I haven't been saving for it. I thought, am I going to go with British Gas to get a new boiler? And I thought, well, no, actually, I really do want to get some more information on, you know, how the costs of a boiler, what it all involves, you know, just find out more about boilers in general, because I know it's quite a big job. So I didn't want to just take British Gas for what they'd said. I thought, you know, I'll get some independent advice, get a couple of quotes at least, and just find out what the whole process of getting a boiler is. I came across the London Boiler Company, and I read through their website. They had quite a lot of good reviews. I was also impressed by the idea that they'd worked with BBC Watchdog. That was one of the main actually reasons why I called them in. I thought you can only get a quote and find out more information. When London Boiler Company did arrive to give me the quote, straight away they said, yeah, we should be able to get the part, and even though it was in the evening, rang up, the supplier said yes, the part's available. So I was really impressed. I was like, wow, it's available, and that they could come and fit it the next day. And I was like, oh, okay. So next day promptly the engineer turned up, and not only did he replace the part, he completely stripped it down, serviced it, put it all back together, and it has never looked or functioned as great as it does at the moment. I've got some really good advice. That's all I can say. Is it was really sound. I think from the minute I found out you can get another part, that really made me question what British Gas had told me. You've really got to look and think, well, if they'd said categorically they cannot get a part for it, yeah, it is available. The advice that I'd been given was in their interest. If they could source the part, they would have to repair it as part of my service care contract. If they can't source the part, as they say, it's all on me to think about, you know, spending more money with British Gas. It's just interesting looking through these letters that, you know, they've been saying that to me for so long, and yet 12 years on, the parts are actually available. British Gas, I didn't actually go with the quote for them, because obviously the boiler company said that they could get the part for me, which I'm going to take, other than getting a whole new boiler put in, which, you know, British Gas said it would be more efficient and everything else, getting a new boiler, and I considered it on that option. But because, you know, it's obviously a good boiler, as I found out, then I decided to keep with it.